Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Govardhan. So over here, let's take a quick look into how Indian markets might pan out today, and also with a little respect to global markets. Okay, so from Monday's close, yeah, today is Wednesday and not a weekend. So today is Wednesday, and let's see how markets moved from Monday evening. So SGX, let's take a quick look into SGX. So Monday evening, Indian markets closed around 16,780 or 790 something odd, and then SGX Nifty touched a high of 16,950 approximately towards the midnight. But about how P stocks failed yesterday, and we saw a rapid dip in the global markets completely. So if you see on the right side, your Dow dropped a lot, and then in the indices, Dow dropped a lot, and then S&P, Nasdaq, everything, almost all the global markets, including Nifty, SGX Nifty, which dropped to 16,500 odd levels right now. So it's not a surprise because P stocks failed, and we are seeing a good dip back, and there's heavy volatility, of course. So stay cautious on that front. So let's quickly move to Nifty's chart and see where we are ending up. So yeah, we closed around 16,790 on Monday evening, and then like we discussed on Monday morning, all the levels were respected, which we discussed. There was no close below 16,000, what do you say, 400 odd levels, if you see, and then it rapidly moved to 16,800 levels. Of course, I'm not calling that I'll be right always, but those were the levels which were decisive, and if any level that was broken from the previous day, it was more likely, and it was certain to an extent where we could see a further sell-off, but that did not happen, and we saw a buying level right from the beginning in the day. So yes, it was heavily volatile. It wasn't an easy day to enter any position, but despite that, if you see on a broader time frame, it did respect to the levels. So that's one point, and let's quickly jump to how it might pan out today. So today we might expect the opening around same levels as much as it opened around for Monday. That's 16,500 and 480 odd levels where it opened. So that could be a opening point, and from there we can see a good dip or initial buying. But again, based on the circumstances, uh, towards the midday, I think we need to stay cautious, and also VIX is pretty high. So if we have to go for intraday levels, Monday low would be a crucial point, that is 16,360 odd levels, and then high is similar, 16,830 odd levels, and Monday high probably it's 16,815, just 20 points away from our resistance that we discussed. So on that side, yes, if we break 16,360, there's a high possibility that we'll head towards 16,200 odd levels, which was a low that was made on 24th of February when Russia initially invaded Ukraine. So that's about quick support and resistance levels on Nifty. So yeah, it really won't make sense unless you are a quick scalper or a directional trader, because uh, with the volatility that is sustaining in this market, it's not at all easy to stick to a position. Even though you're calm, peaceful, it's going to affect you, because a 300 points dip from a position that when you enter will give you a erosion of approximately 50 to 60% on your position. So unless your position sizing is very small to in percentage limits to your capital, it really won't make sense for you to sit on the position simply. It will just be like a hero or zero trade, which is again just a pure gamble and not a strategic trade. So that's what I mean when I say it's not easy to stick to a position in this volatile markets. So unless you're a quick scalper, of course. So let's quickly jump to how option chain is looking for Nifty. So this pretty much open interest. I don't think this is updated yet. Let's quickly take a look from option chain. So right now 16,800 is where we were closing on Monday. So from there, if we take a look, slightly higher call writing compared to put writing at 16,800 levels, and then there's a small support at 16,600 levels. I think there's much better support at 16,500 levels. This is the level which we will be opening around approximately today, and it won't be easy for the option traders, I mean put traders, to cover their positions. They will be quick on their feet to exit them, because it's a 300 point approximately gap down from Monday's close. So yes, there will be heavy volatility, and stay safe on your position sizing or when you enter the position. So that's a quick note on Nifty. So we discussed about the resistance, support, and also the OI positions. If this breaks, I think the next decent support is at 16200, as we discussed on chart, which is 24th February's low, and then 16,000 is the psychological support, call it multi-week support, call name it anything. 16,000 is a very crucial level for us, which if broken on day's close, which if close as day's low, and if there is no positive news on the global front, we 15,150 levels aren't really far away. Okay, so that's a quick note on Nifty, and let's quickly move to Bank Nifty and take a look about how Bank Nifty might perform today. Yes, on Monday, like we discussed, it ended marginally lower than Nifty, or I should say drastically lower than Nifty, while Nifty performed like 0.8% up, and then Bank Nifty closed minus 62%, minus 0.62% lower. So yes, Bank Nifty remain weak and is remaining weak even today. So that's the thing about Bank Nifty. Again, same 35,000 would be a crucial level. So initial support would be Monday's low 35,611, and more or less we will be opening around that or lower than that probably, factoring in because Nifty outperformed Bank Nifty. So that's a small factor which could play for Bank Nifty. So we might open around 35,500 odd levels in Bank Nifty. Other than that, if we see 24th February's low is again our initial support, but if that's broken, 34,000, 33,500 levels aren't really far to be witnessed. And Bank Nifty is something where we can see a swing of 1500 points also very easily in a factor of few minutes. So keep a very short note on, very mild view on mild position sizing in Bank Nifty, because you're not an institutional player where your capital is abundant, and irrespective, unless your trade is in the right direction, you won't really get much of a chance to average your position or exit decently. So yes, on that note, stay cautious, limit your position sizing to a decent level. It's okay to not enter in a bulk position. That's how it's been for me for the whole January and February completely. There were very few opportunities in which you need to remain active. Again, at the close of the day, you can discuss everything on seeing the chart, on seeing the candles, how they perform. But it's all about taking a decision when the candle is yet to be formed, and sticking to the screen and sticking to the position which is really very important. Last 2 months, probably it's been a really tough time for many of the traders, not just me alone. That's how it is in the trading community, and that's okay completely. You'll have a few rough months, and then probably you can turn it out again. So and then let's take a quick look into Bank Nifty. So in Bank Nifty, again 36,000 level, there's a good almost 1:1 call to put writing, so that will be broken anyway. And then 35,500, there's decent put writing, I must say, in comparison to call writing. Call writing is 160,000 quantity, whereas put writing is 8.1 lakh quantity. And 35,000, we have 13.22 lakh quantity, which is pretty much decent, and then followed by 34,000 levels. So if 35,000 level is broken, then probably 34,500 and 34,000 level isn't really far. So on that note, stay cautious on your positions, and then yes, volatility is very huge. So again, stay put. It's okay. That's about a quick note about Nifty and Bank Nifty. Do you want to take a look about USDINR? Let's quickly, I hope it loads. Some error. So not much to draw on Bank Nifty honestly, because it's just the candle levels completely, and then that's how it's planning. Okay, so USDINR, we are approximately trading around 75.83, which is a lot better than the previous close, I must say, because the previous last session we did take a dip, and then we are back today 75.8 levels again. So we might head towards 76 and above if this situation contains, and if we see further volatility in Indian index and also in global front. So yes, you might get a decent opportunity in USDINR actually, probably 76, taking a 75.2, 74.3 as support levels on spot. I think writing 75 call options or something as such would be a safer play, and also 77 call contracts if there's a huge jump. Because Friday is the expiry, and honestly, touchwood, hands down, I don't think USDINR will crash all the way towards 77 level. So yeah, yes, we need to stay cautious. You can play hedged positions, but yeah, slightly we are on a bullish note in USDINR right now. Which is indicating that rupee is depreciating further. So yes, stick to it, and let's see how it performs. And if there's anything else that comes out as interesting, I'll keep you posted. But unless anything further, I think this is it for today. And also, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. I would be very much happy to answer them all for you. So that's about it. Have a good trading day and stay with caution. Yes, that's about it. See you. Tada.